Hey guys, welcome to a very frosty morning at the Salyer Habitat. It is nippy this morning. But what I wanted to do is talk about a couple of products from Roaring Fire. The guys from Survival Dispatch sent me a couple new things and I'm digging them, and I'm going to show you how I've incorporated it into my kind of everyday use, everyday carry kind of deal. The first one that I want to talk about is my tool roll. This tool roll from Roaring Fire Gear is pretty good, and I think the way that I'm going to start using this use it as my honey-do toolkit, basically. I don't know about you, but I'm a married guy, and my wife always has miscellaneous chores for me to do around the house, whether it be, everything from hanging a picture to fixing a leaky toilet and everything in between. And the problem with a lot of those tasks, a lot of those chores that I've got going on around the house, in addition to just the stuff that's on my list, is that preparation and setup to do those chores is the pain in the neck. So what I've decided to do is keep this small tool roll in the house, so I don't have to make the walk from the house to my truck or out to the barn. The barn's 25-30 yards away from the house, and it's just, inconvenient and kind of a pain in the neck. Not that it's that far, but you get it. You get what I'm saying. But if I could keep this in the house with just the basic tools that I need to take care of 99% of the jobs inside the house, I'll be that much more likely to get those things done and make the wife a little bit happier. And you know what they say about that. On the outside, I just got a cheap pair of safety glasses. Whatever you're doing, I just hate getting crap in my eyeballs. So whenever I can, whenever I'm not too lazy or I remember to do it, I put these babies on. It just saves getting stuff in the eyes. Nothing worse. But open it up. It's got these kind of compression straps here that keep everything really tidy and locked down tight, and you could tote it around and it's not going to go anywhere. It keeps everything really organized. Nothing's going to fall out of it, and I like that. But when you unroll it, the thing, I've used one of their tool roll bags before, and it had some like Velcro small little pockets, and I think this is a big upgrade. I don't know if it's a different model, I don't know if they still offer that other one, I don't know, but this one I think I like a lot better because of this zipper pouch here, and it can just keep some miscellaneous things that would fall out of the tool roll if it didn't have that. But in there, I've got a small 16-foot Stanley Fat Max tape measure, a roll of electrical tape, and then I've got a box of bits here. All of the bits that I could think of, I just went through this thing and kind of sorted out miscellaneous bits, from Phillips head to star drive and nut drivers and all that stuff. I should have just about everything for most jobs in here, and that's all that stays in this zippered pouch here on the end of the tool roll. And then if you open up the tool roll, you'll see that I've got just all of the necessities. I mean, obviously there's going to be some jobs that are going to require a more specialty type tool or an actual boxed in wrench or whatever, but like I said before, most things I can take care of with what I've got in here. Small hammer, claw hammer for whatever, whacking things, a carpenter pencil, a small little flashlight, a pair of needle nose pliers with some side cutters on them, a razor knife, one of these 11-in-1 screwdrivers with all the bits that can go in them, an adjustable wrench, a good pair of crescent channel locks, and I keep my old Ryobi drill. I use an impact driver for everything, even drilling holes. All of my bits I've changed now have that speed chuck loader on there. It's quick and easy, it's fast, and you can do everything. I can't think of a situation besides maybe drilling really, really big holes that you need like a big auger bit or something like that. I can't think of a situation where I can't use this instead of a regular drill. So this one, my old retired impact, I'm going to keep with this kit inside the house, and I should be able to knock out everything. So there's that. The other small pack from Roaring Fire Gear that the guys from Survival Dispatch were so generous to send me is this one. I believe this is called the Ember Pouch. And when I first saw this, I thought, I could put a small kind of survival kit in there and make that work. Put all kind of the necessities in there, but these small survival kits like this are always lacking a little bit. It's always hard to put in, maybe the big container, like a metal cup or something like that. And I thought, you know what would be better for this is my first aid kit. This is what I've been carrying my first aid kit in the center console of my truck, just so I can grab it and go if there's something going down. Or I can attach it to my pack or something like that. But the problem with this is it's just kind of just one big pouch for the most part. And everything kind of just was crammed in there, and when you open it up, stuff poured out of there, and it was just not very organized and tidy, and I like to be tidy. So this pouch from Roaring Fire Gear solves that problem for me. And I really like this pouch. It's very durable, and it fits all of the things that were in my first aid kit before, and plus some. And it keeps everything very organized and separated where I know where everything is. So on the first side, it's kind of a clamshell sort of design. In the first side, I've got my modular bandage here, just put in there on top. And I've got some of the real deal important stuff here. It's got some shears if I need to get some clothing cut away from an injury or a wound. A rat tourniquet. I like the rat tourniquet because it can get really small for my children. The Sawyer Mini cleaner plunger thing to back flush the filter. This is great for irrigation of a wound. You can spray water in there at a high velocity and get crap that might be in a cut, clean it out a little bit before you bandage it up. Always a good idea. And then behind that in this little flap, I've got a chest seal, Fox chest seal. In here, I've got just some miscellaneous ointments, antibiotics and things like that, some lip balm, and then a survival blanket, a Mylar blanket tucked in here behind there. I think that's it for this side. But over on the other side, we've got a whole nother half of this little pack. Whole nother half jammed full of stuff. Most of the stuff here is just rolled gauze. Rolled gauze, Band-Aids, little whatnots, alcohol swabs and things like that I keep in here as well. And then here on this side, this is the zippered side, so if I wanted to keep things a little bit more organized and not have them flying around in the bag, I can do that on this zippered pouch. And I actually like this. This is kind of a screen. It's a rubbery, I don't know how to describe it, a flexible rubbery kind of screen mesh. And it kind of got a little bit of stickiness to it, a little bit of tackiness, and it keeps things from sliding out on you. Just some medical tape, a nasal airway, whatchamacallit, whatever, you can't remember the exact name, but you know what I'm saying. Open up the airway so we can get some oxygen in there. And then just some meds, basic painkillers, ibuprofen, Advil kind of thing. And then there's also some medications like antidiarrheals and things like that. I have quite a bit of first aid medical training, but beyond first aid, I don't know what to do. I'm not a surgeon. So this can get somebody to the next step, basically, until help, more advanced, better trained help arrives. I'm an amateur superhero. I'm not an actual superhero. So, but this first aid kit has everything that I need to solve any problems. And you can tell it's a good zipper because I jammed stuff in here. I really crammed it full, and the zipper is not failing on me. And that I can attest is a good thing, because if the zipper was to fail under this pressure and this cramming, it would not be a product that I would endorse. It would not be something that I would feel comfortable putting my name on. But that, it's crammed in there good, and I had to really crank on that zipper. So to me, that says it's a good product, and I'll stand behind it. So anyway, guys, the tool roll and this Ember pack, I think, are good products from Roaring Fire Gear, and it'd be something I think that you would enjoy. You could put into your daily use, or a gift for somebody else would be something I think somebody might appreciate. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. And what do they say? Stay safe? Safety third.